Welcome to the dazzling world of VegasVibes Junction. I'm your host, Esmeralda Padilla-Gould, your guide through the enchanting soul shaping the vibrant landscape of Las Vegas. In this spellbinding season, we extend our heartfelt appreciation to our esteemed sponsors, Mr. and Mrs. Francis and Carolyn Ching of Hawaii. Their unwavering support, combined with the fantastic collaboration with All Access Productions, add an extra layer of magic to our journey. A shout out to our incredible viewers on VegasPlus.us, FilmTV.us, VegasLiveTV.us, AmpleTheater.net, WCTV, Roku, Amazon Fire TV, and VegasVibes.us, as well as those catching us on local TV channel KGNG 26.8 Las Vegas. Your support means the world to me, so spread the joy on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Las Vegas pulses with vibrant music, breathtaking performances, and electrifying events. As we showcase talented artists and dedicated individuals, let's immerse ourselves in the thrill. Join us for the mega concerts and sports spectacles, feeling the enchantment that crowns Vegas as the entertainment capital of the world. VegasVibes Junction is your backstage pass to the incredible personalities shaping the city into a global gem. Dive into their stories and let's celebrate together in the extraordinary warmth of Vegas, now more dazzling than ever. Now in just a heartbeat, get ready for an exclusive interview as I delve into an exciting conversation with the stellar title holders from the Fil-Am Nevada 2024 of the Fil-Am Civic Action International Pageant. Join me on this thrilling journey as we uncover the inspiring stories, remarkable achievements, and the boundless aspiration of these extraordinary winners. Miss Fil-Am Nevada, Sarah Lizaso Obal, Mrs. Fil-Am Nevada, Ramelle Lladones, Miss Teen Fil-Am Nevada, Sophiah Racquelle Cuasito, and Miss Senior Fil-Am Nevada, Joyce Ponio. Stay tuned for a captivating session filled with elegance, determination, and the vibrant spirit of the Fil-Am community. Let the pageant vibes sweep you off your feet, so don't go away. Welcome back to VegasVibes Junction. We're here on the brink of captivating journey with the incredible winners of Fil-Am Nevada 2024 from the Fil-Am Civic Action International first pageant. This interview segment is not just a conversation, it's a heart-to-heart filled with inspiration and the authentic stories that illuminate our queen's unique brilliance. Now, without further ado, let's welcome and extend our heartfelt congratulations to the shining stars of Fil-Am Nevada 2024. Join me in celebrating their victories, dreams, and the essence of their incredible journey. Ladies and gentlemen, this stage is set for an inspiring encounter with our extraordinary Fil-Am Nevada queens. Welcome to Vegas Vibes.
Thank you so much for inviting us.
Congratulations for winning your coveted title. Let's start off by having each of you introduce yourselves and share the titles that you've earned.
Hi, my name is Sophiah Racquelle Cuasito. I'm 16 and I am your Miss Teen Fil-Am Nevada 2024.
Hi everyone, my name is Sarah Lizaso Obal. I'm your Miss Fil-Am Nevada 2024.
Hi everyone, my name is Ramelle Lladones and I am your Mrs. Nevada 2024.
Hello everyone, I'm Jocelyn Ponio. I'm your Miss Senior Fil-Am Nevada 2024.
I can see that you're still getting used to your titles. Embracing the crown of Miss Fil-Am Nevada is undoubtedly a significant milestone. Before we delve into the details, could you share with us or our audience what inspired you to take on this empowering role? And in reflection, how has this unique experience influenced your personal growth and aspirations?
Well, for me, because I'm so young, I feel like there's not many people to represent the youth in our community, so that's what I wanted to do and help
How about our Miss Nevada,
So
Fil-Am Nevada?
for me, from the very beginning, I did not expect myself to compete in pageants, but I was scouted for my very first pageant for Miss Fabulous Pageants, and this was about a year ago. And I just fell in love with the whole process and how I could develop myself throughout the whole process of being in pageants. And I started to compete in more pageants and so forth for Miss Fil-Am Nevada. And I was just inspired because now my platform, I made my new platform called Eternal Queen Beauty, and now I use it to inspire young girls and women around the world and promote women's health and mental health. So I think this is a calling for me personally.
So this is not your first pageant, it's your second one.
My third one.
Your third one. So the first one was Miss Fabulous,
Yes, Miss Fabulous Pageants 2022.
and the second one is
Miss Filipina International.
Philippine International. Congratulations. So you competed in Los Angeles for that.
Yes, in LA. It was beautiful out there, yeah.
And of course now, Miss Fil-Am Nevada.
Yes, third time's a charm.
How about our MRS?
For me, it's a journey, right? Because I'm a mom. And so before this, I never even thought of, doing pageants. And then before this, I actually started doing bodybuilding. And so I just wanted to get outside of my motherhood, actually, to find myself again. And so when I started doing bodybuilding, I enjoyed it a lot. And then when I was nominated to be in the pageant, it's my first pageant, I was I was excited, actually, because it meant more to me I love the bodybuilding, but for the pageants, I love the meaning behind it. Our advocacy, because there's more to just our bodies and how we look. There's the things that we do to our communities and how we contribute to our communities. So that was important to me, and especially since I have a daughter, it's so nice to have her see me doing things outside of, just what we look like, right?
I'm sure she looks up to you.
She sees all of us, and she's like, "Oh, Mom, I want a crown too."
Congratulations. Well, I'm sure she'll follow your footsteps eventually. And for our Miss Senior, Fil-Am Nevada.
So towards my journey to this pageant, I was first hesitant because I feel like I'm too old for this. I cannot imagine at my age I'm still gonna be doing a beauty pageant. And then when they asked me to join, and I was like, and they told me this is a charity event. So because of my heart desire of helping people, and I feel like, okay, so if joining this event is like helping the community. And then after that, I just decided, okay, just to have this heart desire of supporting. So I joined, and then it was nice, and it's a wonderful experience because I met these beautiful ladies.
Your first pageant?
This is my second pageant. I was joined the Miss Paranaque before, but it was I think I was early 30s. I want to be inspiring women. It doesn't mean you're already I'm 58. You're gonna join a pageant. You can still be a beauty queen with your age.
Yeah, it's never too late to pursue your dreams, no matter what it is.
Yeah.
You've mentioned at 58, you're a professional in special education and a businesswoman. How do these professional experiences contribute to your advocacy for mental health, and what inspired you to take a stand on this important issue?
Because of my experience working in school for more than 14 years, I've seen different kinds of behavior. And I was telling to myself, I don't know, it just so happened I have this desire, how can educate these parents? How can help them with understand their children?
Thank you for that. For our teen, Miss Fil-Am Nevada, Sophiah, Racquelle, Cuasito, being in the teen category, how do you see yourself as a role model for other young Filipino Americans, and what positive messages or values do you hope to convey to teenagers in your community?
Well, one of my things, so I actually have a clothing line that I created. It's called Resonate Style Co. And one of my big things is self-confidence and staying true to yourself, which is something that I think we need, especially in the youth, because nowadays, especially with social media, everything's always compared. Even if it's good or bad, you're always comparing yourself to someone. So that's the idea of what I wanted to help with, and the idea for my clothing line, because the idea is what resonates within you. What do you feel is your true self? So one of the ideas that I had to design was the word, we would have a word on like a shirt or something, but it would be black backwards. So if you looked into a mirror, if you took a selfie, what you would see would be the actual word, but looking like out, someone else looking in from the outside, they wouldn't know what it is because it's something special to you. So that's what is important to me and what I wanted to help with, and it was a lot. It was something that I thought about a lot, like during this whole process, because another thing for me is I'm my biggest critic, so I'm always like going hard. Like even during the pageant, I would like come back and it'd be like, oh, was I like, did I do this good enough, or did I do that wrong or something? And I would always just pick at myself. But it was very important to me, like backstage, to be like, okay, even though I'm thinking this way, I need to like calm myself down, because what I did is what I did, and there's nothing else that I can do about it. So I'm just gonna do the best that I can and perform the best that I can for myself, and hopefully that it'll turn out great, which it did. So I'm happy about that.
Yes, wow, that's very inspiring. I think one of the biggest challenges that beauty queens face, or delegates, you know, women who compete in beauty pageants, is self-confidence and overcoming your self-doubt. Okay, let's move on to Mrs. You have mentioned about your achievements as a board-certified behavior analyst, wow, and a pro bikini builder showcase diverse talent. How has your background in these areas influenced your approach to community service, and what message do you hope to convey to others through your accomplishments?
I hope that as a mom and as a professional, and for a lot of parents that I've worked with, I hope that parents and families and kids can realize that no matter what, you can always go for your dreams, and with a lot of work and a lot of dedication, you can do anything that you want.
Okay, for Miss Fil-Am Nevada, you have mentioned your advocacy, Eternal Queen Beauty, focuses on women's holistic and mental health. How did your personal experiences influence the creation of this advocacy, and what steps do you plan to take to promote it during your reign?
So I was inspired to start Eternal Queen Beauty because growing up, I also dealt with anxiety and depression because I felt the need to be perfect in everything that I did, because I grew up with my single mother and I was an only child, and I felt like I needed to be achieving as much as I can and being perfect in academics and career, and it really took a toll on my mental health. And I feel like I could help other girls who are feeling the same way, especially Filipino Americans, because it's such a prevalent thing in the Filipino American community of mental health and the stigma of mental health, and a lot of women and girls aren't getting the resources and the help that they need because they are afraid, and also in the Philippines as well. And so I just felt inspired to open up my arms and my heart to help those who are going through the same things that I did. And so that's why I use my social media, and I post a lot of inspirational reels and inspirational content in the hopes that it would inspire someone out there, especially the youth. And that's what I'm most passionate about for my project called Eternal Queen Beauty.
That's a beautiful one. I also found out that you are an actress and model. Is that right? You aim to become the face for Filipino American representation in mainstream media and independent films. Can you share a specific role or project you aspire to undertake that would contribute to this goal?
Hopefully in the future I will be able to become a face for Filipino Americans, especially in independent films especially. One project that I'm particularly proud of is called Jollibee, and it is a student film in UNLV. And another project is called Plea, and it won the 48-hour film festival, and it features a Filipino American and Asian cast. So that's something I'm most proud of. And hopefully in the future, I really hope to be a part of more projects that help out the AAPI community in that way.
So what got you into that? Does it run in your family?
So I started taking acting classes when I was younger, and then I sort of stopped when I went to high school and college, and I went back into it because I felt a need to be expressive in my art, and as an artist, I feel that it's very important to have this kind of outlets and so I need to come back into I would say, my soul and my psyche, and that's how I went back into acting.
Balancing your roles as an actress, model, and youth leader is impressive. How do you plan to leverage these diverse experiences to connect with a broad audience and address the multifaceted challenges faced by young Filipino Americans?
I would hope to combat these issues and kind of stereotypes that Filipino Americans deal with, especially with being always quiet and modest and mainhin. And I would like to challenge that stereotype because I am proud to be a daring Filipino woman going into a field of being an artist, and it's a very unconventional path to take, especially growing up in a family full of nurses, doctors, and lawyers. And I believe it's much more powerful to be courageous and bold in those aspects and really be authentic to who you are as a Filipino woman and your individual talents and individuality.
For all of you, what do you aspire to become out of this reign? Like, how do you envision yourself? How would you like carry throughout your reign? Like, what do you hope to create out of it, whether in yourself or for your community?
I think for myself, I mean, I didn't really need a pageant to continue with all the goals that I had in place, you know? So like this year, I'm helping with designing a program to help adults with like higher behaviors. So as a behavior analyst, I'm kind of creating a program to develop group homes in order to help these individuals. And then also like get my kids involved in the community too. So I used to I used to volunteer for Special Olympics, so I would definitely love to get my kids involved with that too.
You're very athletic.
Yes.
How many kids do you have?
I have 3. I want them to know like there's so much you could do. You know, you could do gymnastics, you could do your jiu-jitsu, you could do all those activities, and then you can still give back to the community.
How about you, Mrs. Senior? What are your goals and aspirations during your reign?
After when I got crowned as Miss Senior Fil-Am Nevada, so I really started gathering my thoughts and plans. You know, I was telling am I winning or not, I'm still gonna continue this advocacy because I was thinking about where I'm gonna start. Because I'm here. You know, winning this crown is also a job. So we became like a woman in a mission.
Beautiful. How about for our Miss Teen?
For me, well, personally, I hope to gain more confidence in like speaking out because I'm a naturally very quiet and like shy person. I've just always been that way. But lately, like especially with like pageants and stuff, because this is actually my second pageant. I did the Miss Fabulous pageants with Sarah. But it's been really helpful for me because it's been giving me opportunities like this where I can practice my like speaking out and I can learn to get confidence in like public speaking and just speaking in general because I find it hard for me to try to like get into conversations just because I am shy. I don't really know what to talk about or like what I would say. So things like this really help me a lot.
And for our Miss?
Something I would really love to do in the future, especially with my reign in 2024, is to work with more organizations that I feel inspired to work with, such as NAMI, the National Alliance for Mental Health, and that's something I would love to
my
work
family
together
is
with.
also a member of that, which is a local network. It's an non-profit organization. So what we're thinking about, if we can be able to, whatever funds so we can do, we can donate it with our community, with FASI, and some will be with NAMI, because that is a very supportive local organization. They have this education program, training, and they also have helpline too.
Lastly, for pieces of advice and words of wisdom, what would you suggest to anyone who would like to step into the world of pageantry, who would like to follow your footsteps?
I would say just go for it. You never know how it's going to help you, in self-development and improving your self-confidence and helping your self-worth, especially for young girls. I think it's very important to have these avenues in order to develop yourself and grow.
How about for our Miss Teen?
I would say same thing, and also just to be yourself, because I feel like when other people who aren't really in it, at first they first look at pageantry and they're like, oh, it's just parading around in nice dresses. That's all they're really doing. But it's also very important to know who you are and to stay true, because it's also a big part of it is also personality. It's competition. Competition, like, you're always gonna compare. So if you just stay true to yourself and you know who you are, it'll be a lot easier and you won't feel as stressed, and it'll be a really great experience and you'll feel
Self-fulfilled.
yes.
For me, well, if my daughter wants to get into pageantry, and so she's only 5 years old, and so I'm encouraging her, like, if she want, and I kind of set her up, like, I'm like, sometimes you may get a crown, sometimes you won't, because she's like all about the crown, and I tell her, like, sometimes you won't get it, and it's okay, and part of the process is to lose too, right? To lose, to win, to develop, to have confidence, like, all of that's a process, and for her to learn that as she's getting older, she's going to develop so much and have so much confidence as she gets older, and to be sure, because I feel like we're more sure of ourselves as we put ourselves through these trials, and to take risks.
It builds character.
Yeah, definitely, it builds character.
How about for our Miss Senior?
Yeah. For me, just enjoy, love yourself, embrace the uniqueness of yourself. We were all created enough to be ourselves.
Please invite everyone. Where can people find you and all the amazing things that you do?
All of my socials are exactly the same. It's just my name. So it's Sophiah.Racquelle, and that's spelled SOPHIAH.RACQUELLE.
So you can primarily find me on Instagram, and that's where I have my platform as well. It's SAR.LEE_3.
For myself, you can find me on Facebook under Ramelle Lladones, and then in Instagram, you can find me as Sunkissed Papaya.
Well, for me, in my senior age, I still doesn't have Instagram. I still trying to catch up with all these ladies. But I'm in Facebook, so I can find me in Joyce Ponio Facebook.
Well, thank you so much for gracing us with your beautiful presence, and I congratulate you once again, and good luck on your current and future endeavors.
Thank you so much.
Good luck on your reign. As we wrap up this insightful episode of VegasVibes Junction, we've delved into the profound journeys of our Fil-Am Nevada beauty queens. Their experiences illuminate the transformative power of joining a beauty pageant, not just a glamorous endeavor, but as a platform for advocacy, empowerment, and community engagement. These remarkable women have demonstrated that behind the crowns and titles lie stories of resilience, purpose, and a commitment to making a difference. To our viewers, if this episode has sparked curiosity or inspiration, remember that joining a beauty queen pageant can be a meaningful journey of self-discovery and a powerful vehicle for positive change. Until we meet again, embrace your unique journey, and as always, keep exploring the vibrant tapestry of life here on VegasVibes Junction.
Mabuhay!
We are missing. Hold on one second. Miss Fil-Am.
Mabuhay! You are watching Miss Fil-Am Nevada, and you are
We are Miss Fil-Am Nevada
and you are watching VegasVibes Junction.
Can one of us talk?
Mabuhay! We are Miss Fil-Am Nevada 2024, and you are watching VegasVibes Junction.
Pure Medical Equipment provides top-notch quality medical supply equipment. Whether to rent or buy, Pure Medical Equipment and Supplies has it all.
Pure Medical Equipment is committed to serve and give back to Southern Nevada.
We deliver medical supplies and rentals to your door.
Thank you for being a part of this exhilarating episode at VegasVibes Junction, where we delve into the enchanting tales of the winners of Miss Fil-Am Nevada 2024. Brought to you by Fil-Am Civic Action International. I trust their remarkable journeys have sparked joy and inspiration in your hearts, just as they have in mine. Save the date and don't miss the next glamorous chapter on the VegasVibes Junction channel next week for another unforgettable story. Las Vegas, beyond its iconic strip and the lively Fremont Street experience, is a haven for authentic individuals, musicians, entertainers, and those enchanted by the world of pageantry. If you're one of these exceptional people shaping Las Vegas into a global sensation, I want to hear your inspiring story. Connect with me via email at vegasvibesjunction@gmail.com, and let's showcase your narrative right here on VegasVibes Junction, whether in our studios or through an accelerating online Zoom interview. Before bidding adieu, immense gratitude to our fabulous wardrobe sponsor, Anne Fontaine, nestled at the forum shops of Caesar's Palace. Anne Fontaine awaits to fulfill your fashion desires, offering impeccable style, radiating sophistication. To explore their stunning collections, contact Ms. Anna Billings at 702-733-6205. Anne Fontaine welcomes you to a world of extraordinary fashion. And now, let's immerse ourselves in my favorite segment, the Vegas Vibes Closet. Discover a delightful array of health and beauty products personally endorsed by me. This week, I'm excited to unveil a special addition to the VegasVibes Junction brand, the VegasVibes Cosmetics. With a stunning array of lipsticks in various shades, VegasVibes Cosmetics enhances your natural beauty and empowers your inner glam. Each lipstick is meticulously crafted for exceptional color payoff, long-lasting wear, and a luxurious feel. Whether you desire a bold brand for a night out or a subtle nude for everyday elegance, VegasVibes Cosmetics has the perfect shade for your unique style. Stay tuned for updates and exclusive offers on VegasVibes Cosmetics. Elevate your beauty game with our fabulous lipsticks, embracing the spirit and glamour of Las Vegas. Remember to follow VegasVibes Junction on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram for the latest updates, announcements, and behind-the-scenes moments. Visit VegasVibes.us for more information and exciting content. Join our vibrant community and become a part of the VegasVibes Junction experience. Gratitude abounds as we embark on this thrilling episode of VegasVibes Junction, made possible by the generous sponsorship of Mr. and Mrs. Francis and Carolyn Ching of Hawaii. A heartfelt appreciation extends to our collaborators, All Access Productions, for imparting a unique essence to our journey. Thank you for being a part of this unforgettable experience. Stay tuned for more captivating interviews and stories showcasing the vibrant heartbeat of Las Vegas. Until next time, stay fabulous and keep spreading those Vegas vibes. I'm Esmeralda Padilla-Gould. Thank you for watching. Mwah!
Just one look into your eyes, there I see who you are to me. Your love so special, your kiss so sweet, only your smile can complete. Now that I stand next to you, glad I was there to reassure you. The sadness in your eyes, I'll replace with eternal smiles. So now I can't resist holding on to commit, inspired to love you and keep you smile until the end.